My name is Magnus Schoeman. I'm a client executive in the global technology firm Atos, and I also a visiting lecturer at Cranfield School of Management. Well, I'd say there's several key areas to think about. Firstly, my advice is take time to explain what innovation is to your organisation and why it's important. Often innovation is used and thrown around as a term, but employees are left wondering what innovation is and how they can engage with it. So it's really important to lay out exactly what you mean by innovation. In a scientific institute I worked in, we outlined innovation as new technologies, new products and new services. And that really helped the scientists working in that institute engage with the whole idea. The second area that I would say is really you need to get the balance right between what I call systems and processes and actually doing innovation. The extreme is that you spend all of your time building complicated stage gate ideation processes, but you don't spend enough time developing and prototyping ideas that show the value of innovation to your organisation. Equally, if you spend too much time developing those innovations, developing those new products with a few of your most creative employees, you will end up running aground because those systems and processes will often mean that you've changed the organisation's culture. So you need to get the balance right. And then thirdly, I'd say, don't ignore the soft stuff. Don't ignore the fact that the way things are done, the way people are rewarded, and most importantly, symbolism are incredibly important. One really key area that we looked at in the institute I mentioned was to reward the more inventive scientists, the scientists that tended to innovate, then with extra grants for their research labs. And you could see the researchers that were more collaborative and more engaging in the innovation agenda with time actually benefited from that. And in fact, that's been called the red Porsche effect because some universities noted that successful scientists that commercialised their inventions and therefore bought a nice red Porsche in the car park, that had an effect on the other scientists seeing that and wanting to aspire to be successful businessmen and scientists at the same time. So don't ignore symbolism. So for me, a really good example of that is the company I'm currently working for, Atos. So Atos is a global organisation. It has over 100,000 business technologists globally, and we work in IT services and business services. And I kind of summarise the whole innovation capability as 3 I's. The first one is what I call intelligence. You need to invest in capabilities to build intelligence about new technologies that are coming and disrupting your industry, and you need to build intelligence about your clients, but more importantly, their customers, their end customers. And that might take the form of you investing in individuals that are very good at market research and undertaking customer research. It might involve you in commissioning actual research yourself. And it's a really important approach to actually invest in that intelligence in terms of the individuals that are going to be your eyes and ears out in the industry. We have hundreds of our more technology astute individuals that actually are a part of a scientific community. And that scientific community tracks disruptive trends and opportunities across our sector and has become a real force for change. The second area I would call incubation. And incubation is really necessary because when you have ideas, you need to develop them to an area where they're actually real. We have a digital prototyping unit that uses agile methodologies to develop really very quick, in a matter of weeks, innovations that can make a difference to clients. For example, one client we've worked with was struggling with visitors to their high secure sites. And in a matter of weeks, we built a booking system that took the queues out of their entry process. The third area that is really, really critical is what I would call the whole area of working with your clients, but also working with your customers and suppliers and your staff to really take forward innovation. And I will call this the interaction or interactive capability. It's really important to build capability that allows you to engage with your employees and get their ideas, and engage with your suppliers and get their ideas and take those ideas through. And the way we do that is you can do that through quite low-tech approaches like competitions, running competitions with universities, which we do annually. Or you might do it in more technology-driven ways. For example, one of the organisations in UK government, Department for Work and Pensions, has actually gamified the whole approach of getting ideas from its employees, and it's created a web portal that rewards employees and creates a bit of fun in the process and gets them engaging with ideas. But as they put ideas on the portal, those ideas can be voted for and can go up the ranking, which creates a buzz and is fun, but actually very seriously is engaging the front line in ideas as they come forward. And most importantly, you need to engage your clients. Atos has a network of BTICs, what we call Business Technology Innovation Centres, and those BTICs for us are labs where we can show customers real-life innovations. We can bring them in and show them what we can do to improve the retail environment if they're a retailer, and we can show them how we can recreate that digital customer journey within a safe environment of an incubation centre. And that allows us to engage with those customers and get their feedback. And we do the same with our customer experience labs. We have a customer experience lab where we can test new products, test new technologies, and see the reaction from end customers to those technologies.